This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. What I'm doing with these Tuesday videos at the moment is essentially running down a list of Ampsim plugins and software as suggested by you chaps. And today it's the turn of the THU Overloud software. Many of you have suggested it and I'm hearing people singing its praises very loudly indeed, so I thought I'd give it a go. Here's how I got on. Okay, this is the THU Overloud software plugin. It also works as a standalone, but I'm just using it here in Reaper because that is, frankly, where I'm going to be using it the most, or anything like this. What we've got going on here is there are a bunch of banks that you can see here. You can see classic rock, bass world, modern metal, various different kind of things, essential tones, and then you've got different kind of presets within those banks, and each preset is made up of different components from this menu here, different amplifiers and cabs and effects and so on. Very clean layout, very easy to navigate. So let's just, for the moment, let's go into the classic rock bank, and let's go with let's pick a plexi lead setting. Here we go, and I don't know if you can hear that noise there that's coming through because we've got a fairly high gain setting going on. That's no problem. We can just go into the master control here and get rid of that noise with the noise gate like that. So that's easily enough fixed. And then basically what you can do in this window here is you can sort of see the effects chain. You know, you've got, I don't know what this is here. This looks like it's another noise gate there, then a compressor, then a drive pedal, then an amplifier. Dearie me, I wonder what make of amplifier that is going to sound like. And then a room reverb after that, and then there's your 4x12 cab and a digital delay. So you're just kind of scrolling across, dragging across with the little mouse pointer hand there that you can see like that. Very, very easy to navigate. And, you know, if you want to kind of change something out of a preset, you can just right click. Let's say we want to get rid of the room reverb, just right click there and you can remove it or replace it with, as I say, super intuitive to use. Right, so that's the basic layout of it. Let's take a look at some of the sounds we can get from it. And there it is, a very user-friendly interface. I'm a bloke, so I don't read the manual. And to be honest, you don't really need to with this software. You can just dive straight in, and because it's such an intuitive layout, you can be creating tones within, minutes. That's the same for the download process as well. Hassle-free, friction-free, which isn't something you can say for many of the software packages I've looked at recently. But yeah, you just go to the website, click on the free trial, you give them your email address, and you get an email with a download link in it. And, I was up and running in about 5 minutes, and it is simplicity itself. And as I say, so is the whole process of creating tones. I'm always a little bit suspicious when people talk about, a piece of software being an immersive experience. Yeah, you say immersive, I say time-consuming. For me, the immersive thing is, kind of making music, playing the guitar, deciding which notes to play in which order. That, for me, is the kind of thing I like to get lost in. And if there's a piece of software that I have to fool around with and faff around with and tweak and, spend a long time getting it so that it sounds good, before I get to the thing that I want to be able to do, which is to make music, then that's not really selling it to me. But yeah, that's not the case with this THU Overloud. It's, instant gratification almost. Now, in terms of the sounds, you heard them. I mean, some very definitely usable sounds in there. If I had one observation, it would be that many of the sounds were quite dark sounding. A couple of times I was playing, doing those examples and thinking, I wonder what this sounds like on the bridge pickup. And I look down and, I already am on the bridge pickup. And then you look at the amp and the treble is kind of on like 9 or 10 or something already. So, you don't have the room to kind of get the treble out a bit more top end on there. But you know what? I'm sure there are ways that you can tweak that, because you've got like the virtual mic placement on the cabs and stuff like that. So I'm sure there are ways around that. And, it's just a case of, investing a little bit of time in experimenting with it. In terms of the price, the Overloud is priced in euros and US dollars. And when you do the conversion to UK pound sterling, it comes out at about 220 quid, which is a little bit more expensive than Guitar Rig, which is, 179. And on balance, I think just by a whisker, it's not much, and it's just my personal preference, you understand. I think Guitar Rig just has a little bit of an edge over it in terms of not so much the tones, but maybe the way that it feels. I think Guitar Rig feels a little bit more like playing through a real amp. But as I say, that's just my personal preference. Feel free to disagree. And, maybe if I hadn't tried Guitar Rig, I would be, and, if I'd tried Overloud first before Guitar Rig, that situation might have been reversed, once I'd got Overloud dialed in the way I like it. So there you go, folks. That is my first impressions video on the THU Overloud software. Hope you found it useful, informative, and, kind of even entertaining in some small way. And if you have, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and why not give me a like while you're at it. If you're interested in supporting the channel, all the links are downstairs in the description box. Thank you so much to everybody who's doing that, and thank you in advance if you're thinking of doing that. Much appreciated. And with that, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.